Hey folks, this is BestInSlot and welcome back to Pleistocene Park, our prehistoric non-dinosaur creature park builder extravaganza. In the last video we added our Mosasaurus paddock, there it is right there. And as you can see we kind of go through here, it's all very exciting. Is that monorail going the wrong way? It is, the monorail has turned around. Last video, as we saw, what on earth has happened? We went through here, we went through the gates, it was very cool, and then we dove underwater and we got to see our monorail, which has been lovingly named Big Bertha. And now they've decided the gate has to go the other way. I don't really know why. So instead, your monorail goes through this way, and then it's going to pop up and go through... I guess it works either way, right? Yeah, it's not a big... Actually, this makes more sense, because that's actually where the doors are facing. It's just... Wait for it. Wait for it. Anyways, today we are going to use a very new creature, one I highlighted in a mod spotlight just yesterday. And that is the rather brilliant, also by the way, look, 97, ladies, 2 more since yesterday. There are only 3 more to go. The fantastic, cannot wait to show you guys this in the next spotlight video. The Concavenator by Jagged Fang Designs got added to the game. It really is absolutely brilliant, can't wait to show that. And we also have a new one for Lesties, but shh, that's not for this series, we don't talk about this stuff. Anyways, today we're going to use the Pterygotus, which is a ancient Eurypterid, i.e. colloquially a sea scorpion, basically, if you didn't see yesterday's video. And they're amazing, and we're going to make lots of them, basically. We're going to make 2 of every colour. I'm going to be the Noah of the park, basically. And that way you guys can give us lots and lots of names as well, which is always more fun, I think. And they release so bloody quickly. Alright, so we're going to have 12 of these bloody things? Yeah. Okay, well, at least the first one. You guys can see this in case you didn't see yesterday's video. Here he comes. So I was thinking we're going to make a little bit more of a controlled build this time. We haven't done much in the way of path work and fence work and stuff in this playthrough so far. So we're going to build like pools, like probably staggered pools for the Pterygotus. I'm not quite sure yet, but yeah, there it is. A thing of sheer beauty, I think you'll all agree. Do we have a... Yeah, cool. It actually is a carnivore feeder, which is slightly annoying because I'm going to have to somehow now fit a carnivore feeder in a aquatic habitat. But pshaw. Pshaw, I say. Wait, have I made a stop? Woodland, jungle. Yeah, we need another jungle one. There will be 2 of every colour. Okay. And we can move down to the step. Okay, whilst all that's going on, I'll just let that... I kind of want to just sit here because it doesn't take long for them to pop out. You can see how quick it absolutely flies by. We'll leave it for a second though, and we're gonna have to decide where we're gonna build this exhibit. So, like I say, I think I want to do a little bit more path work and just have an area for the guests, a teeny tiny little bit more. Maybe over here, connecting the swamps and the mammoth, because this is already kind of built up a little bit. Let's do that. We could even put path all the way along here, because at the moment this is very disconnected. It doesn't really feel like a park. I love it, and I love that there's monorail absolutely bloody everywhere, don't get me wrong, but it's nice to have sort of well, it's nice to mix things up, you know, if nothing else. Oh, wrong button. So let's go ahead and just shuka. See, the Terry is not a humongous creature by any stretch of the imagination, so we can kind of just do pretty cool, small little habitats in there. Let's get some more going while these are popping out. There we go, got there eventually. So, it's jungle, step, and then we need 2 of these, arid. Lovely stuff, right. Now, in theory, I should have come into this video with a plan. I didn't do that, really. I think what we'll do is we're going to put a fence along here for a start, just to make sure that people, you know, die a little bit less. Not at all. There will be some death and destruction, obviously, but a little bit less would be cool. I'd like to not get sued for a little bit. Bear with me, folks. Bear with me. This is why I don't do this stuff in this series anymore. It just feels tedious. But there we go. If you want to go, you know, hang out at the edge, like the Grand Canyon. Actually, the Grand Canyon doesn't have a... Does the Grand Canyon have a fence? I don't think so. It never does in movies. I've never been to the Grand Canyon, obviously, so... And same over here, because again, I mean, this is even what... That one, you're going to fall into a pit. You'll probably die, but maybe you land in the water and you're okay. This one is filled with frickin' dinosuchuses. It's going to go even worse. So let's just block that off a little bit as well. It gives it a little bit more of an actual park feel as well, anyway, when there's, like, guest areas and non-guest areas. So I'm thinking you're going to walk along the edge, because I think that's pretty cool. Bring that up, bring that down. And then over here we'll do the habitat. So I'm thinking... What am I thinking? I never know. I kind of liked the idea of having like a tiered pool system. Kind of like what we did over here, but much more controlled. I'm not sure how realistic it is. Let's find out though. So, in theory we should do the little pool first. Like well, it's going to be the biggest one actually, but it's going to be on the bottom. Okay, so that would be one pool. And then what we do, we grab this, we grab this. We're going to go small on the radius, so we've got some control. And then we do a pool. How are you going to see it, though? We could put a tower in, yeah. So we can put a tower here overlooking the top pools. And if you wanted to then walk... It's kind of like, if you imagine the penguin habitat at a zoo, where you can see it from ground level, and then you can go under and see it underwater. It's kind of like the inverse of that, essentially. Which is cool, I guess. So that's going to come up, and then what we're going to do is flatten. And we're going to radius out this a little bit, and we're just going to keep on going, and then we're going to grab our water tool. That's the general idea. I'm going to make this a little bit bigger. A little bit bigger. Oh! Oh no, it's a big daddy. It wasn't meant to be that big. That's okay. Just need to... This is the ground pool. The ground pool doesn't have to be a circle. I've decided, because it's no longer a circle, that it doesn't have to be a circle. Cool, and then we're going to do a bigger one over here as well. So we need to raise up, but taller than the other. Actually, what we should do, have a little peekaroo. Where's my little peekaroo? What am I looking for? I'll figure it out eventually. There we go, tower. And how... Oh, this is going to be a problem, isn't it? Yeah, we'll figure it out, it's fine. Is that good? I just want it to be a nice height. If anything, we could probably make it a little bit taller, I think. Yeah, for sure. Faux show, as the cool kids say. I'm a cool kid. My mum says I'm a cool kid. Actually, she doesn't. I don't think she would ever say that, so never mind. Okay, now it's over here for some reason, which is immensely unhelpful, but we're going to bring it over here. And the idea is for it to cut into this one a little bit, because I just think that staggered effect is cool beans. Oh, you're the big boy. Okay, so little boy first, then a slightly bigger boy. And we just increase the size of our boys. Oh, screw it. There we go. It's a pretty cool little doohickey we got going here. I don't like this little tab. Maybe this one could be bigger, though, actually. I'm just thinking we've got to get feeders in here, and that's not necessarily going to be an easy thing to do. There we go, look at that! And these are all going to be 3 separate habitats, basically. They won't look like it, we're going to use the invisible fence mod, but they are going to be separate habitats. Hey, it's pretty cool. Yeah, I like it. I like the monorail going through it as well. But I always love the monorail going through things. And what we can do as well... Maybe just slightly bring this mountain over here, because we don't need to be over there anymore. And get some trees in. Who knows where we'll end up? This is the thing with this series. I always have a plan, and then they keep adding new creatures to the game. How dare they? So we can kind of keep updating it with new stuff. It's cool. Maybe it could be a long-running series. Whenever they add a new non-dinosaur prehistoric creature, we can come back and add it to Pleistocene Park down the line. If we're ever going to do that, I'd probably have to speed up a little bit. I know it's been 10 days since last episode, which is shocking. I will try to get better at that. Saying that, the next episode will probably be a little while because this is a big week. Prehistoric Kingdom's coming out, Ecosystems coming out, there's other stuff going on that you'll see this week. It's a hectic week, folks. Anyways, let's shoot some sea scorpions.
Adding to the list.
Adding to the list. Manly men voice. Can you tell I did the voice acting for that character? Look at them! They're amazing and terrifying and awful and beautiful at the same time. It's a very strange combination. Very erotically confusing. Right, so what we need to do is try to get a feeder in each of these habitats. I think it's going to be a little bit of a struggle, I'm not going to lie. Especially on this one here. This is the one I'm concerned about. Oh, that wasn't that bad. Okay, cool. Cool. Can I add any more? Yeah, a little bit. Alright, that's fine. This is going to work okay. What was I worried about, eh? Will that work, though? That might be a little... Yeah. I really want it to retain as much of the water as humanly possible, so... We're going to be pretty careful whilst we do this. I have slight concerns that this isn't going to work because of the edge as well. But we'll see. Eh? Oh. What's going on? I think sometimes it's because it's so close. Okay. Alright, I need an alternative plan. It's because it's close to the edge. We've had this problem numerous times before. Because these sharp edges aren't what the game is built for. The game basically doesn't know how to handle them, essentially. So I think we have to extend this lower one, and then we'll probably extend that out. Ruining my beautiful circle. You were so pretty. You were the chosen one. I still want it to kind of... Ugh. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. It's fine. You fine? Because I'm dandy. Thank you, Mr. Chickens. Right, okay, let's try that again. Come on, beautiful. No! Why? Right, I'm just going to kill the water. Come on. Oh! Okay, not over here for some reason, but over here. Sure. Don't really understand why, but hey, if it works, it works. Not gonna complain. You're a big boy now, aren't you? Bloody Nora. Okay, so we need to pull this one out a little bit further again. And then, once again, the same thing. This one should be okay in theory. It is near this edge, which concerns me, but nah, no problems at all. There we go. We have our Pterygotus pools. And it rhymes. Well, it doesn't rhyme. There's alliteration there. I'm assuming the P in Pterygotus is silent. And it's not Pteri. Although I kind of hope it is now that I've said that. Acknowledged. No problem. Manly man voice. Right, there are 12 of these bloody things, so we're going to have to get shipping. Oh, wait, no. I should probably add a fence first. Didn't think about that. Right, okay, so let's just do... I'm just going to put the invisible fences in first so we can actually get them sent over. I suppose this doesn't really need to be fancy, does it? This can look like anything, basically. Doesn't really matter. All I want to do is keep them away from the edge and stop them from spreading into other habitats. Invisible fence mod is an absolute... It's the best. It really is. It's so good. There is a mod out there that combines the invisible fence mod with Mr. Troodon's fence mod, and Mr. Troodon's fence mod is really, really good. I keep meaning to download it and I keep forgetting. If people could just stop making really nice mods temporarily, that'd be great. It's too much to keep up with. Like, I didn't even realise till an hour ago that the Concavinator was new as well. But you're not meant to know that yet. Shh. Okay. That'll do for now. We'll place that in a second. I just want to start getting these flying over because it's going to take absolutely bloody ages. Oh, right. We need to... Oh. I need to think... Well, actually, no. Tell you what. I was going to say, what we need to do is we need to plan out which go where, right? We've got 12 of them. That's 4 per pool. But what I think we're going to do is a bit of a potluck. I'm not going to look. I'm not going to decide which colours go where, and we'll just see where we end up, basically. It's nice that it kind of just fits in here. I'm going to bring this cliff edge in around here a little bit more. Then we'll add some pathing along here, and our viewing tower and stuff like that. And then we've got all this room over here. And actually we have all this room over here and all this room. We've got plenty of room. It's not really an issue anymore with these new mods. One thing I might do is download a reshade. The game always has this fairly... You know, when you get really close it's really nice. But from here it's a little bit washed out, you know. When I do a thumbnail for Jurassic World Evolution, I crank up the saturation by a fairly large amount to make it pop. Because the game is a little bit lacking in that sometimes. Alright, we're good? We're good, let's go. So we're going to just pick a 4 at random for the top pool.
Acknowledging asset collection request.
Acknowledging asset. Heading to collect the asset. I did her voice as well, in case you were curious. I wish I could do voices. I'm so bad. There's a game we played at Christmas a couple of years ago where you have to do, like, you pick out a card and you do an accent from that country, which could have potential to be insulting. I don't know, whatever, it is what it is. And for some people, though, you can do it and like, yeah, okay, that's such and such, nailed it, no problem. And me, if it's not Irish, I don't have a chance. Irish is the only one I can manage. And honestly, my Irish accent is just adding the letter O to the start of the word Irish. And the only reason I can do anything approaching an Irish accent is because, like, my entire family is from Northern Ireland. Ireland. Is this 4? Oh, I can't do maths. Oh no.
Transit has commenced. Confirming task.
Isn't there a limit how many of these can move at once? I know it got increased. I think it might be 5? No, I think it used to be 3. Oh no, put that in the wrong one. I thought about it before I did it as well. Like, yeah, no, that's fine. No, it's not fine. That's stupid. No problem. Right, we're gonna have to move one at random into the lower pools. Actually, I don't know. No, I do know. I want them to be even. And we'll pretend... I don't know, maybe one of you at home can help me. Can we make up an in-universe reason why these would be split amongst these different pools, like so? I want to add some trees up here. We've definitely got too many to move at once, as you can see. There's quite a lot of them still here. I wonder if I could cancel a... It doesn't look like a... Oh, well, that's all that's going on then. And it looks like there's 5. Yeah, I think it used to be 3 and then they boosted it to 5. Anyways, we are going to replace all our fences here with the heavy steel fence. The assumption is that the creatures are smart enough to not just chuck themselves to their death off the edge of the pool. Maybe I'm an optimist, what can I say? Obviously down here we are actually going to want to keep the fence. This is why I want Mr. Troodon's fence. It's really small, it's like really low down to the ground. It's like half the height of this one, so it's kind of perfect for this. And we're going to replace this back edge though. I love that we can do this now. Look how free and open it is. How do you feel, little scorpion? You feel good. He feels good. They're going to spend all their time underwater. You're never going to see the bloody things except when they eat, but that's okay. I think that's fine. Right, so, how am I going to do the pathwork here? I'm not... I used to spend a lot of time worrying about pathwork and stuff like that. I don't want to say over it, but yeah, I'm kind of over it, I'm not going to lie. Like on Planet Zoo or something, sure. On Prehistoric Kingdom, sure. But on Jawee, meh. Can I just want this... Oh, that looks nice, though. Oh, no. There we go. I wanted a path near the edge. Alright, let's get the tower in before I do anything else. Might prove difficult, must be said. Oh! I'll take that wherever I can get it. Oh, that's better, actually. Oh, that's cheeky. Wonder if we can put another one in that kind of targets the other pool. It's these constraints here that are the problem.
Asset transportation underway. Asset being transported.
See what I mean? What about over here? Yep. Sweet. Okay. And let's use our... Oh. There we go. It's fine. I can't have it looking all dipply-dopply. And that is an official term, by the way. Don't look it up, because it's not going to be in your new fancy fangled dictionary, alright? But if you look into the true dictionary, dippity dangledy will be there. Or whatever, I can't even remember what I said at this point.
Asset has been delivered.
Stop doing that! Stop it! Stop it! Right, there we go. Then along the back of that. Lovely stuff. You come in there.
Asset has been transported.
Fantastic, okay. Pathwork! We need to do some texture stuff as well, blah 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 blah. We'll do that in a sec. I'm gonna shoot one of these. Boop. Adding task. Manly men, sorry. Right. Same deal over here. There should be fence here, surely. People will die. People are dumb. People die at every available opportunity. People are like actively looking to die. Millennials, am I right? I say as a millennial myself. Am I a millennial? It's funny, millennials are no longer the... We're not the young'uns anymore. It's for such a long time, as a millennial, we were kind of like demonized as this lazy, stupid generation. Never mind that it's the boomers who tanked the economy and made it impossible for us to get on the housing market and all this kind of stuff. That's irrelevant! But now, we're not... That's not us anymore. We're now like... You know, in our late 20s, early 30s, stuff like that. So who's it now? Is it Gen X or Gen Z or some nonsense? There's still some over there. Bloody Nora. Taking ages, this. Nearly there, though. I like it. I think it's pretty cool. I'm kind of tempted to maybe put a fence around here. I don't know if that's going to ruin the effect. The only reason I'm thinking about it is... Do I want my people to go up and stroke the mountain? Maybe I could put some trees in here. Anyway, let's take a look at this viewing platform. I may have got this one wrong. Hello, buddy. I may have got this one slightly wrong. It's too late to change it, to say the least. This looks better, though. Oh. I could try to raise it up. Is that optimistic? Yeah, but it's... No, it is optimistic. No, it's very optimistic. Sorry, I'm sure that's not a pleasant noise. No, screw it. I'm not going to do it. Okay, so I want to do a little bit of texture work. What are we going to do? Maybe we can have like 3 different ones. I feel like the lower down one is more likely to be beachy. Does that make sense? I feel like you don't tend to get sand. Well, obviously, I mean, you don't tend to get sand at sort of higher levels, right? This one's going to have some sand and a bit of rock. And then the top one's going to be primarily rock. And maybe we can pretend... There are many different species of this Pterygotus. Maybe we can pretend that's what's going on here. So I'm just going to cover this in rock for a second. And then bring the sand back in. And I might just, in that middle part, put that in sand as well.
Delivery has been complete.
Nice sandy area around the bottom, I think. Why not? Actually, that's what we can do. We can have this part pure rock on the right and like pure sand on the left. That might look pretty cheeky. Sorry. I don't know why that, like, every now and again just... Yeah, alright. That's cool. Nice little dichotomy of texture there. That's right, dichotomy of texture. Come at me. God. I don't want to kill some of this plant life, I think. We'll put some trees in, and we'll put some water in, and we'll decorate a little bit. It's actually... I'm hoping it's the next big breakthrough in terms of modding. Somebody has managed to replace... Oh, people are loving the... Well, no one's loving this, though. People have managed to replace some of these scenery items. Now, not in Jurassic World. This is why in future parks we're going to be building in Jurassic Park mode. But with, like, in-gen props, like a broken truck and, like, stacks of crates and, like, a shipping container. It's really, really cool. It's really nice for building more interesting habitats. We're definitely going to download it, but they are replacements. I think the next big step in Jurassic World Evolution modding, there's 2. There's 3. The first is audio replacements. The second is being able to do our own animations, essentially. I say do our own, I don't do a bloody thing, but do animations. But I think adding new props Which, I mean, surely, I mean, this is new scenery, so surely it's possible, because this isn't replacing anything, as far as I know. Wait, yeah, surely. Wait, am I going crazy? Because aren't these new? Or maybe it's because it's unlocking something already in the game, but the point is, if we can add new props, that would be a big deal. They would increase our exhibit decoration by just incredible amounts. You know what these remind me of from this kind of height here is silverfish, and I hate bloody silverfish. We have silverfish in our bathroom. And yes, silverfish are real, by the way. You would not believe the number of people I've talked to who think silverfish were invented by Minecraft. No, silverfish they're very real. How are you dehydrated? You are surrounded by water. They're not all dehydrated. They're not all stupid. It's just. Oh, you're hungry, but that's okay. They eat telepathically. A lot of people don't know that about sea scorpions, but they were telepathic. It's science. It's science. Okay, so I want to do like a little pool over here. Nothing fancy. Just as an excuse to do stuff. Basically, put some rocks in the middle. Bam! Look at that. I feel it looks like a face. It looks like it's screaming into the void. Aren't we all, folks? Aren't we all? Some palm trees. Palm tree. There we go. Let me just thought these. I hate that this doesn't work. I can't do anything. I'm so limited. Like, they're made. The tools are incredible. Would not change them for the world. But their interaction with everything else in the game is a little bit of a pain, must be said. Oh, it's like a beachy area, you know? See if we can get a little bit... Oh, am I going to be able to get anything in here? I was going to say, oh, we'll just put some rocks in instead, but why would rocks work? They wouldn't, that's stupid. We should be able to put some water in, though. Just to spice things up a little bit, I suppose. Oh, that's what I want to do as well. We're just going to grab our water brush. And we're going to pull that right along there. Give it a nice sharp edge, like so. This shouldn't matter because the fence is still down there, right? Yeah, it's there. So that doesn't actually do anything for our crocodilios. Okay. I think we're done, folks. I think we are done. So that is our Pterygotus, our sea scorpion, Eurypterid sea scorpion, growing up to 8 feet in length. Imagine, right, I'm 6'2", so I'm trying to imagine a third of myself sitting on top of myself, which is very erotic. And that's how big one of the species of this thing could get to. That is amazing. Things used to be big. That's science summed up for you, basically. You want to learn about prehistoric fauna, imagine modern fauna, but bigger. There you go, that's science explained. We're done. I'm officially a professional lecturer. We're going to do a little wibble wobble. People are loving the wibble wobble. Nobody's looking at the air. You saw the wibble wobble. Stay there and look at the wibble wobble. This is the problem. People don't... guests aren't real. They're like a algorithm, basically. It'd be cool if people actually walked to the fence and looked in, you know? I hope in the sequel, if we get a sequel. Cough, cough. What's that fence there? Ah, I missed a bit. Wait, what have I done? I've broken everything. Life is pain. Bear with me. That's fine. Okay, folks, so there are 12 of these sea scorpion fellows that need naming, so feel free to leave those names in the QC down below in the description. It is probably going to be about another week until the next episode of the series. I don't know what to tell you, there's just so much going on this week, but I will try to get it up again next Monday, so keep an eye out for that. Gives you a week to think of the best names you can, and of course if you see a name you like as well, also give that one, hey buddy, give that one a vote as well. But they're pretty cool, these guys. I was tempted to maybe put some of them in the Mosasaurus habitat. Let me know what you think about that as well. I think that could be a cool idea, just to have some at the bottom of the ocean, which is where they would, you know, more likely live, so. Anywho's all, thank you so much for joining me. I will see you lovely folks in the next video. There you go. Best way to get a proper look at these guys. Da 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 da. Oh god, it stopped. Oh god, the horror. Ah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This is, fun fact, this is based off the Nodosaurus, which is pretty interesting. Thank you for joining me. Cheers much love as always. Bye-bye.